super awkward because Tim saw me in my bikini at Hawaii. I was FaceTiming with my mom today, and she goes, "Claire, is that a hickey?" And I had to say, "No, Mom, it's stress acne." So that's how I'm doing, just to give you a ballpark. It's Pride Month, everyone. If you didn't cheer, I'm so sorry to tell you this, but you're a bigot now. I know, I was sent from California as a woke 22-year-old to tell the people of Montana that they could be bigots. Talk to your doctor for more information. It is Pride Month. You know, there's a lot of people who get bullied for being gay in high school. And like, I was a theater kid in San Francisco, so I got bullied by my friends for being straight. You know, like they'd call me mean names like cocksucker, and I just had to be like, yeah. Have you seen my lips? Like, this is what I was made for. Yeah, I'm not queer. I have been told on multiple occasions that I do dress like a bisexual toddler, so that's going well. It is Pride Month. It's not just Pride Month, it's also Orgasm Equality Month. Woo! Yeah, this according to the random 90-year-old man who gave me a free vibrator yesterday. So that's a credible source. So we've been hearing a lot about the opioid epidemic, but what we're not talking about, and it's just as important, is the inspirational quote epidemic. They're everywhere. T-shirts, water bottles, the little tags on tea bags, and they're just disgusting, you know, like, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Live for the nights you won't remember with the people you'll never forget. Shoot for the moon, and even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. And that's just like not what I need to be hearing when I'm teabagging. Drinking tea, get your mind out of the gutter, people. So I've started my own company called Tough Love Tea Bags that just say much more realistic things, you know, like, your hair looks bad from the back. Like, you have a face for radio. Like, Josh Hornby is still talking about that thing you did at the pool party in 8th grade. Or we can keep the inspirational quotes, but like, let's just throw on the bylines, you know, like, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. John Wilkes Booth. Live for the nights you won't remember with the people you'll never forget. Bill Cosby. Oh, did I hurt his good reputation? Shoot for the moon, and even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. Crew of Apollo 13. If you're offended by that joke, how's AARP? So when I was younger, I really wanted to be a Supreme Court justice, and now I'm an unpaid comedian, so tomato, tomato. And when I wanted to be a Supreme Court justice, I read the entire Constitution. And the really cool thing about reading the Constitution in high school is you can actually just stop taking birth control. Because nobody wants to hit that. The other thing is that you learn that the founding fathers were just so incredibly drunk. It's true, in the year 1790, the average man drank 6 to 7 shots worth of alcohol per day. I am a college student. I like to think that I have a pretty high tolerance. The last time that I took 7 shots, I threw up on the floor of Sigma Chi, punched a guy in the nuts, and yelled, "All is fair in love and war." And they wrote the laws that have been guiding our country for the last 250 years. So that's fun and equal. You know, like, I like to think, like, what was that room like? You know, you have Hamilton in the corner, like, doing keg stands, people playing beer dice, solo cups. The founding fathers were like the original Sigma Chi. And then Washington or some other douchebag is like, I've got such a funny idea. What if we didn't let women or people of color have any rights or be citizens? Someone else like, that's great, write it down. And in the corner, Hancock, the bitch of the group, is like, hey guys, maybe we shouldn't be drinking while we're doing this. Shut up, John, you micro dick. Hey man, I told you that in confidence. Now, there is a possibility that that's not entirely historically accurate, but that big signature was compensating for something. I mean, you can just tell that the founding fathers were drunk. Like, look at the Second Amendment. I don't care where you stand on the gun debate. We need to agree as Americans that that is a grammatical disaster. Guns are dangerous, but commas can be deadly. For example, come eat, comma, children is an invitation to a barbecue. Come eat children is an invitation to a felony. And Madison used six commas in 27 words. I mean, who does he think he is? A writer for the New York Times? If you didn't get that joke and would wonder why I would tell it, I just want to quickly remind you, did not have sex in high school. Like, for some context. So they write this document, and it's great, and it comes out, and there are press conferences, and red carpets, and paparazzi, and the founding fathers are drunk from the night before, so they're like straightening their wigs and popping in their wooden teeth, maybe doing a bump or two to stay awake, and they're dead, they can't be offended, sorry, I just want to clarify. And they get up there, and some dick reporter's like, Mr. Madison, does the Second Amendment refer to individual people or a well-regulated militia? And Madison, who's looking like a salty dog, is like, yes. I'm sorry, don't you think that will be confusing for future generations of Americans? No, this is going to be the least debated amendment in history. I can't help but disagree, Mr. Madison. And then Madison, who's like bloodshot eyes, leans in close to the mic and goes, hey man, all is fair in love and war. Thank you so much. I've been Corrigan.